Yes, hello. May I speak with the manager, please? Yeah, hold. Hello, Ms. Butler? Yes, my name is Ross Marlar, and Blake Marlar will be checking into your hotel a little later this evening. She's with the Romance Writers Convention, and I'd like her stay there to be as, well, as romantic as possible. So, if there could be some flowers waiting for her in the room, some roses, red. Yes, 2 dozen. And a couple of bottles of champagne. Oh, yes, that would be for her. She likes that. Yes. Pardon? How many glasses? Well, I'll get back to you on that one, all right? Thanks for your help.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up! You have hurt me and Ross for the last time, and you are going to jail. Turn around, and start marching.
Okay, Blake, settle down. Just don't hurt me.
Let's go!
I can. Guess what? I am the only one who can. And nobody's ever gonna find you.
What is this place?
It's your new home. It's like the sign says, Blake. Isn't it sweet? I really lucked out. I mean, for a dead girl. I mean, you know, I couldn't exactly wander around town after I died. Wouldn't look good. And I couldn't go back to my room at company for the same reason. And as far as getting another room somewhere else, well, using a credit card when you're deceased is definitely frowned upon. And have you noticed that people just don't take cash anymore? So you can imagine how incredibly thrilled I was when I stumbled upon this place. And I mean, literally, I found the harbor master's old office up there, and then before I knew it, I triggered that trap door and slid down and landed right where you are right now.
Oh, really, huh? How did you get out?
Well, there wasn't a lock on the door then. Seems like this used to be some old rum runner's secret storehouse back during the Prohibition, during the 20s. Can't you just imagine all the bottles and barrels piled up high to the ceiling?
Yeah, right, some history.
Yeah. And you're gonna add another chapter to it. All it needed was a little soundproofing and a nice, strong lock to make it perfect. I think you'll be very comfortable here, Blake, and I hope that you will be, because you're gonna be here for a very long time.
Tory, what do you want?
I want you to feel like this is gonna be a happy place for you.
No, what do you want to accomplish by keeping me locked away?
I think that that's obvious.
Well, why don't you tell me?
You can't be with Ross.
Ross and I love each other.
See? I caught you. You just got done telling me upstairs that you didn't think you could ever forgive Ross for cheating on you with me. But you can't really consider it cheating, can you, Blake? Not when I'm the one that he's supposed to be with. There is only room for one of us in Ross's life. And that is me.
This can't be happening. This has to be a nightmare.
Nope. It's real. See? I know what you're thinking. You're wondering why I went through all the trouble to make this place so beautiful for you. Why don't I just kill you?
Oh, you're quite the mind reader.
It's a logical question. And I might have to go that far. But for now, I want you alive. I want you alive long enough to know that you've lost everything. Your husband, your children, your life.
Do you think that you're gonna get away with this? Keeping me locked away like this?
So far, so good.
Oh, so what happens then? You appear on Ross's doorstep, magically alive, and hope that he falls in love with you?
Ross is already in love with me. The only problem is you, Blake, and as you can see, I've already taken care of that.
Well, you haven't taken care of everything. See, Ross and I are supposed to meet later on tonight. That's why he called earlier. So when I don't call back or show up, he's gonna come looking.
Okay. All right. You have plans with Ross later tonight?
Let's just find out what those plans were.
Hold on.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry just to show up like this. We tried to call on the way over, but the line was busy.
We got a problem.
Oh, well, come on in, thanks.
Ross,
love this.
what do you do when you married someone when you were yourself, but you divorced them when you weren't yourself, and now that you're yourself again,
Why don't you
your
sit
ex
down?
is... Thank you. Your ex is insisting that your divorce isn't final, and he won't go away.
Edmund.
Strikes again.
And he claims that you're still married, right?
Yeah, but when it comes from him, it sounds like a threat.
It is a threat. He's just trying to suck as much money out of you as he possibly, actually out of both of us as he can.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I think Edmund enjoys inflicting torment as much as he does gaining profit from people.
Well, you know, I have never heard of a case like this, so there may not be a precedent. But just considering the particulars, I can't guarantee that your divorce is still intact.
Great.
Now, I would have to investigate the civil code and do some research.
Would you do that, Ross? Would you?
I don't know. Maybe you should be talking to another lawyer.
What?
Now, Beth, there is a solution to this, of course, but I may not be the attorney to come up with it.
Ross, all I want is for this guy to go away. That's all I want. I mean, the ego of this guy, the nerve. You know, when I went to Mexico to get a divorce, he followed me down there because he twisted it into some perverse romantic gesture. He thought that I wanted him to follow me down there, and all I wanted was some time alone to think.
To think. Well, maybe this was not a good idea then.
What wasn't a good idea?
To take myself out of it. Listen, I will start the ball rolling, okay? I will do the preliminary research.
Great. Thanks, Ross.
Oh, Ross, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Let's see. What would the password be to access your messages? You won't tell me, do you? It's okay. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Your birthday? One of the kids' birthdays? I know. We'll try Ross's birthday. How about that?
Give me the phone.
Did I guess it? Damn, I'm good. Oh, wait, you know what? I'll turn up the volume and we can both listen.
Blake, it's me. I know you just left, but I miss you already. You probably just got to Chicago. You're gonna wow the other romance writers at that convention, honey. I just know it. I also know that there's more to this trip than that. You need some time away and some space. And I'll do my best to give you all the time you need. It won't be easy, though, because I need you, Blake. And I love you more than...
That bothers you, doesn't it? What? To hear Ross say that he loves me?
That wasn't the important part of the message.
For me, that's all that matters.
Well, you see, Blake, that's where you and I differ, because what stood out to me is that Ross thinks that you're in Chicago, and you were lying to me when you said that you were meeting him later. Ross isn't gonna be waiting for you. In fact, I think that he said he would give you all the time that you need to be alone. And that was wonderful to hear.
Don't kid yourself. When I don't show up at that convention, Ross is gonna find out and he's gonna look for me everywhere, and I mean everywhere.
There's an interesting article on meditation in one of those magazines. You might find it useful.
Where are you going?
I got a lot to do. I got visits to make.
You stay away from my children.
Blakey, I am surprised at you. How could you think I would hurt them? I'm gonna be their mommy. And truth be told, I'm gonna be a lot better mommy than you ever were.
God, you are so sick.
No, you wanna know what's sick? Is having 3 precious little children at home and spending all of your time writing romances or jetting off to the coast to consult on scripts. What those children need is love and attention and nurturing, and they're gonna get it from me.
I am warning you, you stay away from my kids.
You know, I have this beautiful little sundress in mind that I'm gonna make for Clarissa. And I'm definitely gonna coach Kevin and Jason's soccer team. I love sports. And then when I'm all done at night and I've made them all supper and I've given them all their little baths and I've tucked them into bed, I'm gonna sing them to sleep.
Oh, God. You're the one that needs to be locked up. I've been to Pennsylvania, Tori. I've seen the proof.
You've seen the proof. The proof in Tory Granger's secret little closet that she's disturbed, capable of anything, including suicide. I know you broke into my house, Blake. I know you saw my masterpiece, my shrine. I wanted you to see it. I wanted you to see it so that you would understand how much I love Ross. And soon you're gonna see that he loves me just as much.
Let me out of here.
You wanna know the best thing about you going to Tremont? Is that it made you and Harley believe that I was really dead. And I have to tell you, it is so much easier to do what you need to do when people think you're dead. You should try being dead sometime. Sweet dreams.
poor woman.
Ross, it's not your fault.
Tory.
Life's cruel sometimes.
Yes, that's what's so disturbing about this. Blake loved me so much.
Who wouldn't? You're such a wonderful man.
But I never loved her. I mean, never truly loved her.
I know.
She was the mother of my children, and for a number of years, she was my companion. But the love of my life? No, never. The love of my life has always been you, Tory.
Then there's nothing to be sad about, is there?
It's been so long since I've touched you.
Get used to how it feels. This is how it's meant to be.
Promise you'll never leave me.
Never. I'm here for good. Soon, Ross. Very soon.